I can die for my man. I can do anything for my man. You don't see him, my Flicks to Click fans. You don't see him for this film by Mr. Aloy. If Ingrate is a person, hey, would you still want to die for your man once you have watched this film by Mr. Aloy called If Ingrate is a Person? Oh, you will change your mind after watching this film. This man called who? Henry. Is he always playing the bad husband in all his movies? But he dey kill am o. He dey kill am o. Well, he dey kill am. Because this man called Henry, my woman, please choose yourself over and over again. Because some men are not worth it. Not even for your career. Not even for your job. Oh. Don't take it for granted though. Because these things, sometimes, they can be more significant than that wicked man. Mr. Aloy, hey, if INGRATE is a person. In fact, as CHIOMA NWOSU and Nora Okonkwo come to show us that if INGRATE was a person, it will show us what happened when a wife called Joanne, she made the highest sacrifice to save her husband. But alas, it now became a big problem for their union. Mr. Aloy is exploring what happens when it happens that there is trauma in a marriage. Look at a husband's behavior, his changed behavior following the assault of his wife during an armed robbery. In fact, Mr. Aloy wants us to ask questions about how guilty this man will feel and how this couple can navigate through their life after this kind of terrible assault to a married couple. Do they continue to be in that marriage, or do they continue to struggle and struggle until one day the marriage will break up? My Flicks to Click fans. This man called Henry, as far as I'm concerned, and his family, the in-laws of Joanne, they are people I will never ever want even my enemies to have as family. Yes. Because this woman's husband called Henry, do you know what he did? His wife Joanne, she was what? R-A-P-E-D. She was R-A-P-E-D during an armed robbery attack. Do you understand? They came, they wanted to kill her husband, Henry. The woman said, no, take me instead. Woman, can you continue to sacrifice yourself for a man? Yes, so you wanted to save your husband. So you're not guilty. But ask yourself, Joanne, was it really worth it? Was it really worth it that you gave yourself, your body, and your soul to the armed robbers to save your husband, who later turned his back on you after the armed robbers were supposed to buy him? You now offered your body to them to save your husband. And later, what did your husband do? He turned his back on you. He abandoned you together with his family for saving his life. Oh, hey, my woman. If INGRATE was a person, it had been called Henry. Henry and Joanne, they thought they were the perfect couple. My Flicks to Click fans. If this woman called Joanne was R-A-P-E-D, and this man was not pied because of her, because they took what they wanted in the place of his life. And this woman sacrificed herself for her husband. Who could do that? Are you that nice? Ask yourself. Do you blame the woman for what happened to her? Or do you blame the man for what happened to his wife? Because if it is me, I will say that over and over and over and over again. This wicked man, her husband called Henry, is an ingrate. He is a cruel husband. I feel so sorry for the wife because this husband called Henry, he was supposed to call the police. And this criminal case was supposed to be opened, this wife should have been rushed to a medical facility to be examined by medical doctors after this assault that she had physically on her body by these armed robbers. This husband, he really failed. On top of that, he was still emotionally abusing his wife instead of loving and comforting his wife after the terrible ordeal she went through. In fact, legal separation, divorce, Henry, you are going to be taken to the cleaners. And I knew it. I knew that Henry's brother was involved. What a cold-hearted brother. So this whole time, you are the one responsible for raping your own brother's wife. Imagine that kind of wickedness. Wow. What a bad influence from the people who claim to be your second family, your in-laws. Suffer, suffer for world, enjoy for heaven, brave woman, Joanne. Henry, you are so heartless. How could you treat your wife like that? After that sacrifice that she made of her body to useless, stinking armed robbers to save your life. Hey, my Flicks to Click fans. Men are so wicked. Even the mother-in-law is so wicked, so heartless. Women, it's a lesson, no? If INGRATE was a person, this movie by Master Aloy, hey, this movie is a lesson. Don't sacrifice yourself just because of marriage. Yes, so. Because what kind of man is this Henry? His ego is more important to him than his raped wife. No empathy. These armed robbers, vicious, cold, heartless, human beings, Abi. But isn't Henry and his own family, are they not more heartless than the armed robbers? For turning their backs on a woman who gave up her heart, mind, body, soul, and spirit to armed robbers just to save her own husband. They are equally as vicious, as cold, as heartless, and they're not even human beings. My Flicks to Click fans, it is good for us women to be guided by principles. Oh, hey, as for family secret, it is not all family secrets that should be kept secret. This terrible act of RAPE, it happened in a house. The man gave the criminals a go-ahead and to take anything they wanted to spare his life. They now chose to go into his wife. But this woman, when she has gone through this ordeal, she has now decided she's a strong woman and she must fight. Hey, wise woman, oh, Joanne, you were 10 steps in front of this enemy you call in-laws. And at the end of the day, if INGRATE was a person by Mr. Aloy, the resolution was fantastic. They say many times that your enemy is within your own household. Is it true, my Flicks to Click fans? Tell me for comment section. Tony was Henry's brother and his real enemy. Henry's real enemy, yes. Imagine this kind of husband called Henry. The family and the friend he had, Tufiakwa. May God protect us from evil people. May God make it unsuccessful for evil people to harm us and our families. Amen. As for Joanne's own friend, that was the kind of friend everybody needed. Everybody needs in their own life. My Flicks to Click fans, if you want to know all the signs and symptoms of an abusive partner, just go to the comment section just below this video. I'm going to pin a free download. Learn to know all the signs and symptoms of an abusive partner to help yourself, your family, humanity. If you enjoyed my review of If INGRATE Was a Person by Mr. Aloy, give me a like and watch all my movie reviews up here, including Mr. Aloy's. Mwah.